Hi, John Dwyer here from the Institute of Wow, and just as my company's name suggests, the Institute of Wow, I'm all about showing business owners how they can actually wow their prospects to turn them into clients. And I was in the airport recently and came across this incredible candy store. It was one of those pop-up shops and they were selling candy, all sorts of candy. It was the bananas and the snakes and the red and green frogs and Smarties and caramels and chocolates and all sorts of things. And let me show you right now what it looks like. You'll see some photos and video on the screen here. I got my trusty iPhone out and decided to capture some footage and some photographs of this. This is just amazing, just amazing. Talk about attracting bees to a honeypot. These people know what it's all about. And the reason I'm saying that you should think like a candy operator is because these guys understand how to attract the bees to their honeypot. Have a look at this presentation. Just have a look at how much wow it's got attached to it. But would it cost a lot of money? No, it wouldn't cost a lot of money at all. I mean, there are many candy businesses who have got exactly the same candy, the same confectionery, but they put it into boring brown paper bags and hide it from the consumer. And they might have a sign or two up in their candy shop, but they don't do anything like this. These guys are such experts at creating theatre and creating the wow around their product. Now, take a leaf out of their book, okay? Not just if you happen to be a retailer. I mean, obviously this particularly suits retailers, but take a leaf out of their book, no matter what business you're in. Think about the way that you're presenting your products or your services to your prospects. And there's a very good chance that it might be boring. Okay, dare I say it might be very boring. So take a leaf out of what these guys are doing. The one thing that they didn't do, that I must say that I probably would have recommended had they been one of my clients, is to provide sampling. Now you can imagine the traffic that's going past an airport, or going through the thoroughfare of an airport. A lot of people have got a lot of time to kill before they catch their next aeroplane. I think sampling would have just probably doubled or tripled or quadrupled whatever sales they were doing. Now mind you, they were doing okay as it is, but I just believe if their little candy girls, hostesses, were handing out samples of the snakes or the red and green frogs or the Jaffas or the Smarties or whatever they might be, then I think that would have perhaps doubled or tripled or quadrupled their sales as well. That was one opportunity that they did miss out on. If I owned a fish shop, I can guarantee you at lunchtime and at dinner time, I would be having hosts or hostesses outside my fish shop handing out calamari samples, okay? And if I owned a coffee shop, I'd be doing the same at peak hours, probably breakfast and lunch and dinner time, handing out little shot glasses of coffee outside my shop. Sampling is a hugely valuable marketing tool, and yet not many people use it. Not many people use sampling at all. So a couple of tips from me today on this video blog, and that is, number one, make sure that you take a leaf out of the Candyman's book, and whatever products or services you have, present them in a wow sort of fashion, okay? Present them in a way. And the easiest way for you to determine if it is a wow fashion, by the way, is just stand back, have a look at, what, and I'm talking about obviously bricks and mortar businesses here for the moment, although of course wow factor still is a very important thing if you're online, so it means your website should look wow. But just on an offline basis for a moment, a bricks and mortar business, take a leaf out of the Candyman's book and have a look at what you're doing. So have a look at how you're presenting your lawn mowing service, or how you're presenting your dentistry, or how you're presenting your architectural services, or how you're presenting your cafe, or your florist, or your butcher or baker or candlestick maker shop. Stand back outside your business and have a look in and go, oh boy, would I be attracted to that if I walk past it? And if the answer is maybe not, you've got some work to do. Okay, now I'm not suggesting for a moment that you treat it like the candy man, because your business is not candy probably, but certainly take a leaf out of their book in terms of making sure that it's wow, that is absolutely going to capture somebody's attention. They can't possibly walk past without going, wow. Okay, and the second thing is, the other thing that I wanted to leave you with today is sampling. Think about how you can create more sampling in your business, how you can give prospects a sample of your wizardry so that they fall in love with you and they become a client.